My colleague last session, when he was the chairman of the subcommittee.
Mr. Chairman, I thank you and congratulate you on your selection as chairman of the subcommittee. I have been in this chair before, and I have been in that chair, and I'd much rather be in your chair than my chair. But let me say that I look forward to working with you, and we've always had a very good relationship as chairman, and when you were ranking member, and I expect that we'll continue to have that relationship. I also thank you for calling the hearing today on the Federal Aviation Administration Reauthorization. The FAA Administrator, who is here with us, and we'll hear from him. Mr. Chairman, in the 110th and 111th Congress, the Aviation Subcommittee held 52 hearings. We spearheaded 39 bills and resolutions through the House, 25 of which were enacted. This subcommittee made a valuable contribution to our nation's economic recovery with enactment of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, which included $1.3 billion for aviation infrastructure. I commend Administrator Babbitt and his agency for getting the money out the door quickly, investing in valuable job-producing infrastructure projects. Work has already been completed on 694 projects and is underway on 77 more, representing 100% of the total Aviation Recovery Act funds. Mr. Chairman, in response to the February 2009 Colgan Flight 3407 crash, we worked together to enact sweeping airline safety and pilot training reforms, the strongest piece of aviation safety legislation in decades. We have some members of the Colgan families here today with us, and I want to thank them for their steadfast support in getting our new safety law enacted. Last month, I asked the Department of Transportation's Inspector General's Office to undertake a comprehensive review of the FAA's progress implementing the provisions of our new safety law, as well as the industry's responses to the FAA's call to action on voluntary safety programs. This subcommittee must continue to provide vigorous oversight on safety issues. Last year, we also worked with the other body and got very close to delivering a strong, balanced, bipartisan FAA reauthorization bill. Based on the work we did last Congress, I believe we can complete a bipartisan bill very quickly, and I intend to work with you to produce a bill as soon as possible. However, we must ensure that the bill we produce continues moving the FAA forward, the aviation community and the nation forward, and does not set us back. Commercial and general aviation together contribute more than $1.3 trillion in output to the nation's economy. Historically, members of this subcommittee have fought to increase and guarantee infrastructure funding in each successive reauthorization bill. This subcommittee has recognized that investing in our infrastructure will improve the economy, create jobs, and provide for the safe and efficient flow of commerce. Some have suggested that for fiscal reasons we should go backwards, downsize the FAA, and even authorize lower capital funding levels for the FAA than what Congress provided in the last FAA reauthorization bill over 7 years ago. I am convinced that doing so will present major concerns for aviation safety. I agree that we need to reduce the federal spending, but we cannot jeopardize the safety of the flying public in the process. The FAA indicates that if Congress reduces the FAA's funding level to 2008, key next-gen programs will be delayed or canceled, that funding cuts will stall the agency's facility consolidation efforts that otherwise would save billions of dollars and reduce the deficit in the long term. Funding cuts may also force the FAA Aviation Safety Office to furlough hundreds of safety personnel. With that, Mr. Chairman, I look forward to hearing the testimony of Administrator Babbitt and look forward to working with you.